Госпожа председатель.
Madam Chair, brothers and sisters, I'm speaking on behalf as the representative of the Majlis of Crimean Tatar peoples. I wish to take this opportunity to inform the Permanent Forum of the fact that on 3 April 2026, the government of Ukraine, through a decree and in accordance with the legislation of Ukraine, enshrined the right of the Majlis Crimean Tatar, their legal status as a representative organ of the Crimean Tatar people. I wish to thank the authors of the concept note, whose provisions are largely acceptable in terms of the characteristics and the condition of the Crimean Tatar people, who in since 2014, have been subjected to the Russian occupation of Crimea. The goal of the Russian occupiers have been to expel the indigenous Crimean Tatar peoples from their land. Russia continues to pursue its genocidal policies targeting the Crimean Tatars conducted by the Russian Empire and subsequently the USSR. There has been a persistent repression, persecution, threats of new deportations. These are resulting in large-scale psychological trauma endured by the peoples. The militarization by the Russian occupants of the Crimea that has been sealed, the seizures of the lands and the resources of the indigenous peoples for military purposes and the environmental degradation of the peninsula are factors which devastate the physical health of Crimean Tatars and other residents of Crimea. All of these violations are resulting in difficulties and lack of protections. The Crimean Tatar people lose control over their environment, where they live. Traditional lifestyles are being devastated, and as a result, physical health is deteriorating. The Russian aggressive disregard for the need to protect the environment is devastating the biological bedrock for the existence of the Crimean Tatar peoples. The forced mobilization, repression, forced mobilization to the Russian army has resulted in a fresh wave of mobilization. Crimean Tatars families have been divided. Social ties have been severed. The social fabric is ripping, and the health of people is worsening. The Russian-Ukrainian war and the 12 years of occupation by the Russian troops of the territory of Crimea have become a critical, destructive factor which jeopardizes the physical and the mental health of the Crimean Tatar people, as well as the lives of every individual and indigenous peoples as a whole. A recovery of the health of the Crimean Tatar people is only possible with the de-occupation of Crimea, with the restoration of the sovereignty of Crimea, and with respect for all of the rights of the indigenous Crimean Tatar people on their land. Thank you for your attention.